What is up, guys? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Crypto FUD, and let's jump right into this. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. I keep thinking today's Friday. I hope you guys are having a great Thursday. Owen, what's going up? RC, Fagerio, Rugged. What is going on, guys? Before we even get into it, let's just slap those likes. Making sure my audio is good so I don't hear anybody saying that I'm low. Kendamir, what's going on? Jay? Bro, I just opened up a short a little while ago. We're going to get into it here in a second. And we're going to get into it, Jay, because I've been telling you, I've been pre-warning you why we're dumping right now. So nothing to be scared about. Nothing to be scared about at all. Marcos, what's going on? Kimu, doggone it. Hoodie, what's going on, brother? Mike is good. All right, then. Rug said we're good. Then we're good to go. Jay said he was in the doctor's office. Bro, phone glued to my hand, ready to execute any kind of plays as soon as possible. I don't care. I told you I have to be careful when I leverage trade because I'm driving down the road with my freaking phone in my hand, literally ready to do something. So I have to be very careful, but don't do that. Do not drive and trade at the same time. Don't drive and leverage trade. That's the main thing. All right, so let's jump right into this. So guys, listen, right now Bitcoin at around 70,500, we are seeing a little bit of a downward move, and it's what's going on. Well, if you guys have been listening to the streams for the last few days, I've been calling this out that tomorrow we are going to be getting our getting the unemployment job rates numbers coming out. So the actual stock market is kind of late. I picked up the short kind of late, so sorry, I had to pause real quick. It said I lost connection for some reason. But so I picked up the short kind of late for the third time saying it. So I am up technically about 13% on my short. Nothing too crazy right now. So I'm going to let that play out and see. I picked up the short at around 160, 169, like 40 or something. Somewhere around there. I don't even know exactly. Or 169.20. It'll say it right here if I check. Let's see here. So entry point was at 169.27 is when I picked it up. So nothing too crazy. Up, you guys can see like 10, 12%. So I'm not even really tripping about anything. We're going to just let it play out. And like I said, we're expecting the markets to maybe have a little bit of a cool off, a little bit of a retracement as we speak, and possibly up until tomorrow. We might see somewhat of a little up and down kind of movement. Volatility is, I think, what they would call it, right? Some volatility given tomorrow. We have obviously unemployment rate numbers coming out. It's forecast to be at 3.9. Previous numbers were at 3.9, so they're forecasting no kind of change. What's going to be good? What's going to be bad for the market? Well, let's play this out. So I've been explaining this. Unfortunately, for the Feds to really check that box as far as another arrow in their quiver as far as wanting to reduce interest rates, they need to see unemployment. They called out that this was like over a year ago. They wanted to see unemployment get to about 4%, right? So unemployment needs to get to 4%. We're at 3.9 right now. 3.9, we're right there, guys. So what they're looking for is they're looking for just that 4% unemployment rate. Sorry, I'm like uninflation. Unemployment rate. So until tomorrow, we don't know what it's going to be, right? Are we going to meet expectations? Are we going to possibly come out and the jobs are going to be hotter than normal? That has happened multiple times in the last probably 6 to 12 months. We've seen where the job reports, the forecast was supposed to be at a certain number, and it comes out and the jobs reports actually higher than normal. Now, real quick, a lot of analysts are basically calling this out because they're saying that the numbers were skewed, meaning the administrations who puts out the numbers, right? And it might be some kind of agency, but the administration's the ones that kind of have control of it. We're going into an election. Do you think that they want to see unemployment rate start spiking? Not necessarily, right? Obviously, the Feds claim that they're an independent entity as far as they're not dictated by the current administration, whoever's in office. But we know that's a complete lie, right? We know that's a complete lie. So what I'm getting to about the unemployment is that tomorrow we might see a spike in actually jobs created in the last quarter, given that it really wasn't jobs being created. It's people actually having to take on those second and sometimes third jobs. And I know some of you guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of people right now are having to work double jobs, work more than full-time jobs just to make ends meet. And what happens is whenever someone goes and gets that second job, they've been doctoring the numbers and making it look like another person's working, when in reality, it's the same person having two jobs. So think about that. That they don't want anyone really. They don't want the people to really know that people, a lot of people, not most, but a lot of people are working two jobs. But with that happening, they're like, well, we can actually use this to our advantage, and we can actually, check those boxes and make it look like there's more people working when those people actually go and get their second job. So after all that rant, what I'm getting to is the market seems to be anticipating that tomorrow we're going to be getting an influx in the job reports, meaning it's going to be lower than what we're looking for. Remember, we're looking for unemployment to rise, right? We're looking for unemployment to rise. They're anticipating that unemployment's going to go down. So that meaning there's going to be more people working supposedly. But look at this dump right now. Ooh, go back to my why am I only at 13%? Let me update this because this seems to be you guys ever have to deal with, oh, there it is, it just updated, it was at 30%. Come on, Jupiter, I don't have time for this shit. 27%. What do you guys think? Close? Leave it open? Damn, that bitch is dumping. Jay, you seeing this? That bitch is dumping right now, bro. That bitch is dumping right now. Whew. Alright, it got to a spot where it might bounce. Hold on. Jay said I'm crying. I'm going to close this out. I'm going to close it out with a 50% gain. Ah, I hit cancel. Close it. Close it out and hurry up. Hurry. We're probably going to see a little bit more pain, but I'm going to grab this 52% real quick. Hurry the fuck up. Man, Jupiter takes so long. But while it's taking forever, actually, I'm at 58%. Jupiter, hurry up, bro. Dude, this is some BS. You guys ever have to deal with this with leverage trading? Bruh. Okay, it closed. All right, I picked up 58%. Not too bad. Not too bad. Look at that bounce. You see, Jay? You see why I closed? Now, I'm expecting it probably to come back down. But did you see how I closed it out? Jupiter actually took forever to take the damn close. But technically, right when we came up to this level right here as support, right here at 167, you guys can see I closed out that trade with 54% as far as on the leverage trade. It was nothing crazy. I had like $35 in there, right? So, I mean, just a quick, but I literally just opened that up 5 minutes ago, right? Literally 5 minutes ago. So I'll take it and we'll watch it again and see if anything. Now, what I'm looking for, Jay, to open up maybe possibly, because right now I'm not long in the market. I don't care if it looks like it's going to bounce with the uncertainty of tomorrow. I'm looking to see maybe if it's going to come back up. This is going to be your 4-hour chart. I'm looking to see maybe if it's going to come back up to this 169.42 area, somewhere around here, and I might open up another short. So we'll see how that works out. But now that that's over with, whew, and are doing really well. Bro, my freaking, it keeps disconnecting for some reason. I don't know what's going on. But we're good to go. So, yeah, we're up 110% right now. Sitting beautiful. You guys know we're going to break that $2 million mark again. It's just inevitable, right? Are we good? Did you guys lose connection? We're good, right? Yeah, it popped up on my screen that I lost connection. I don't know if it's YouTube or what, but yeah, we're doing good. NFK right now, like even where we're at right now, it's still beautiful time. We're still in that buy zone for sure. So definitely not a bad time to jump in. We are under the $1 million mark. So like I said, last time we went under this $1 million mark, what was it? Took us 2 weeks. We broke up 2.4 million. So I mean, we're going to definitely be on our way right back up there. So I mean, definitely a good time to just accumulate. Let's check out that website, just because we haven't looked at it in a little few days. Bruh, what other DeFi project has something like this? What other freaking, come on. Jay, look at that, boy. Look at that. I called that one. But if you guys are interested, if you haven't already, or if you're looking to get into NFK, especially right now while we are technically in the buy zone, all you have to do is go find it on the deck screen or NFK on Solana. Hit that website and it'll give you the links to buy, live chart, all that good stuff. So, and right now you guys can see, even we are like, because Solana's going down, our market cap liquidity is going to go with it, right? So you're going to see, even when people are buying in, it's going to go down. Like we're down 1% right now, or we're down technically 9% in the last hour. There was little small sell-offs, nothing too crazy, but what it is that also, even if people are buying in, for the most part, you're going to see the numbers start coming down, just because Solana was making a move down. Now Solana just bounced back up. With the buys coming in, we'll be moving right back up. I didn't realize that till after the fact, that we really do run in sync with Solana as far as the Solana price. I mean, obviously it makes sense, right? I mean, because we have all our 100% liquidity locked on Solana, so we have the tendency to move with it. It's pretty much what it is. Let's check out. So Bitcoin's having a little bit of a bounce. What is going on in the market, guys? What is going on in the market today? Ladies, you can see, look where she just ran down to. She literally just ran down to our trend line and bounce, which is pretty bullish, honestly, in my opinion. I do see, if we come back down and retest this trend line, that we'll most likely break it. And I mean towards the downside, just because it is just a trend. It's not necessarily a like any kind of support or fib retracement. The next fib retracement we have is going to be, I believe this is the freaking fib is so big. That's the 0.5 right there. So we have the 0.5 that should hold us as some support at the 21 right here. 21.9. If it does break, we might go in between that 21.9 and possibly come anywhere from the 21.9 down to this other support level at around 19.7. But I'm not expecting a massive drop unless Bitcoin really starts to move towards the downside. But Bitcoin seems to be holding fairly well right now. So I'm gonna sneeze. You guys know it wasn't gonna be a decent stream unless I sneeze, right? All right. Forgot to pull up our normal stuff that we go through. Looking at the crypto bubbles, obviously for the day, we're in the red. Bread is back up 10%. Jasmy's actually up. Jasmy, we're going to look at Jasmy. Jasmy, let's look at her right now because, earlier today, Jasmy was like right there. And I had called it. Look, I said yesterday, that she was holding this support level pretty well around here. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about Jasmy breaking this local high. She didn't necessarily break it, but she did run up earlier before we had this drop at the 4.1 cent mark. So Jasmy's still looking very bullish. And I mean, you can see she looks so far, right? This is on the daily. Let's pull out the 2 hour. So if you look at the 2 hour, I mean, I was hoping for a little bit more of confirmation of us staying above this 3.8 right here. This 3.8 is a big level for some support, right? That we want to find. I'm not saying that we haven't found it yet, but if you look at you can look at the candles obviously, and you can see we keep breaking below. The only thing that's really holding us is this 50-day moving average right here. That's kind of saving the day. Other than that, we keep breaking below the 3.8. So I want to see us bounce at this 3.8 for Jasmy. And I think we're going to be, like I keep saying, we're going to be talking about local highs being broke. But that's obviously with the actual market, picking back up. And you can see, even with this sell-off right now, Bitcoin still technically is above 70,000. And if I stretch this trend line out, right? If I stretch this trend, we still have room to honestly come back down and bounce at that $69,000 mark that I keep telling everybody about, right? We really have not found support above the 69. Keep telling you guys this. I want to see us just bounce off this 69. No diddy. I want to see us bounce off of this and just give us that confirmation so I know when we start running up, when we see days where Bitcoin just takes a shit, where do you think it's going to come down? Our bad days are going to be what? It's going to be that 69,000. That's what we want to see. For right now, we have not found support on the 69. So when Bitcoin, like right now, if it was just to take a massive shit, it would break 69 like nothing. It wouldn't even acknowledge it, and we'd be coming back down to these levels that we have bounced at, which is 66,400 right now. You can see when we have those shitty days, look where we bounce. Shitty day, look where we bounce, right? So what I would like to see is us to come back down. Yeah, it would stink. Bitcoin would break the 70 and come down over $1,000, but in the long run, it would be better for us to sit here and find that support, come back, retest that 69, and then start taking off. That's my opinion. At the same time, if we're going to do something, then we need to break this 71.3, and we need to flip that into some kind of support. Something like that needs to happen, because right now where we stand, our actual support is running all the way back down to 66.4 right now. So, and everybody, welcome. Hold on here. What's going on, Rug? Rug said, Crip, do you think OZKR on Kronos is a slow rug? Asking for a friend. You're asking for a friend? All right, let's pull it up real quick. We'll stop the show just to see what is going on here. All right, so a couple things I want to clarify real quick, Rugged, is, the actual definition of a rug pull is when the dev or the devs actually pull all the liquidity from the project, right? So you can't necessarily say that it's a rug pull, but you can say when it's like, they can obviously, instead of pulling, like taking all the equipment out, they can slowly bleed the project, right? Where they can just basically sell and sell and sell, so. Still shitty, right? Both of them are still shitty, but I'd rather them do something like that where they're not slowly, however, but they're selling and selling, because at least gives you potential to see what's going on and maybe at least get some of your losses back, right? When someone just pulls all the liquidity, they literally take all the liquidity out, and you still have your coin, but there's no liquidity. Nothing's worth the coin's worth $0. Right, so that right there is the worst situation. So what I would say, as far as what I would say for this project, I mean, it's liquidity. It's at $11,000, bro. The market cap is even lower at 7,000. So I mean, it has potential to run, but I mean, it just doesn't look good. Ozar Ramos? Oh, somebody made, oh my gosh. Is this his project? This isn't his project, right? Yeah, I just realized. I was like, wait, is that the one guy? Nah, okay, I was going to say, man, because he's batting for zero after he was telling everybody about the pre-sale, and then the pre-sale rugged. And then if he was pushing this out and then this rugged, I'd be like, bro, we might need to take a break for a little while. All right, good. It's not his project. Someone's just taking advantage of his name. Real quick, I just want to look. Jay, look. Remember I told you I was thinking about maybe making that play. What do you think? You think I should open up a long again? Oh, did you see where my long leverage was? At 69. Yeah. Let me see. Jay said he got his YouTube hacked. Oh my gosh. What do you mean? Bro, I don't watch his channel, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like he's a good YouTuber for the most part for Kronos, right? No hate whatsoever, but I feel like he's been going through it in the recent month. Let's see here. So tempting to open up a freaking long. Bro, not a long, a short. Bro, Jay, I should have easily closed that short like I did and then opened up a long. I should have that would have been the play right there. That would have been the play. That would have been the move right there. I'm going to let this play out and we'll see. But as far as this project, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Who asked about this? Rugged. I don't like it. I don't like this project. I don't like it especially because he's not affiliated with the project, right? So someone just used his name. Not cool. One, liquidity is very low. Market cap's low. And you can see the trend is pointing towards the downside. So to be honest with you, bro, I don't like this project. I'm just being honest with you. It just doesn't look good. The volume's at $83 for the last 24 hours. Right? So, I mean, it just doesn't look good. And that was literally someone that just bought in like an hour ago. So, it doesn't look good at all, man. Manny said, where is my tea? I have it right next to me, bro. Never question the tea. But I'm drinking an energy drink. And real quick, just to sum it up, everybody's been like, yo, why are you drinking so much energy drinks? I don't drink them all day. I will drink them when we start live. I drink them in the morning at like 5 in the morning. I'll have a little bit of an energy drink because I go to the gym at like 5. But I'm saying like during the day or at nighttime when we normally stream. I went to the grocery store the other day. I buy them in the tubs, right? The pre-workout, and I just put it in water, you know. But the other day, they had those Ghost energy drinks, right? I never really mess with them. But they had buy one, get one. And I was like, bro, I just bought a whole bunch of them. So I got a whole bunch of them. So that's why I've been, they're a lot easier. You just crack one open and they taste pretty damn good. So this video is brought to you by Ghost Energy. Just kidding. Artman said, let's see here. Can you check out PEPE? Bro, is that PEPE or PEPE? You on Ethereum, bro. Robert said, Ghost is my jam. Red Rum gave me to throw up emojis. And Jasmy said, thoughts on tomorrow's report. So I'm going to pull that up right now. And then also, Art, we're going to pull up your project right now, brother. But I do want to bring up, because we do have a lot of people that just jumped in. So tomorrow, you're wondering what the hell's going on with the market. Well, I've been telling you guys this for the last few days, probably for this whole week, that we had the job unemployment rates coming out tomorrow. The numbers are going to be dropping tomorrow morning at around 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right before the actual market opens up, the stock market. Now, we're looking for a forecast number of 3.9%, 3.9% unemployment, right? Bullish, bearish. Well, bullish would be if we hit 3.9 or higher, right? The feds want to see unemployment actually go up in order for them to be more dovish as far as easing interest rates. If the unemployment rate percent comes under, meaning that more people ended up getting jobs, right? Because tomorrow they're going to actually put out the numbers, right? Like this number right here, forecast is at 185,000 jobs that were created, right? What they're looking for is anything that's less than that. We're looking for anything less than that. We're looking for unemployment numbers to go up. Unfortunately, that's what the feds are looking for. They have a targeted percent of 4%. So if we can hit that 4% or higher, that's going to be a good thing for the markets. Obviously not a good thing for the economy and people that are actually affected by getting unemployed, right? So with that being said, tomorrow morning, that's what we're going to see. That's what we're looking for. And that's why you just saw a little bit of a retracement, because the stock market just closed down, right? A lot of people want to close their positions on their ETFs and stuff like that before the market closes, because those unemployment numbers are going to be coming out before the actual market opens up tomorrow. So a lot of people, there was just a big sell-off right before the markets were closing. Now you're seeing the actual retail people that don't use the actual stock market or the ETFs, probably buying back in, eating the dip up, because that's why we're seeing somewhat of a retracement right now. Jasmy said he's calling 3.9 right now. All right, we'll see. I want to have a morning stream, but I am going to be driving tomorrow. I won't be necessarily in front of my computer. I'm going to be driving in the morning because remember, I'm going on a cruise this weekend. I will still be doing live. We still have our airdrop and all that good stuff, but I will be on a cruise. So, was I say tomorrow, unfortunately, when the job reports opened up, I don't know if I'm going to be necessarily set up yet. I might. Who knows? I might be able to, and we'll jump on the stream if I am before those numbers come out. But if not, then I'll see you guys tomorrow for our like normal stream. And I might have a little treat for you guys. I might be live, like actually on my camera out on the boat. So we'll see how that works out. We'll see how it goes, guys. Now, let me pull up, because my boy's been waiting. Art said, bro, can you check out, we're going to call that PEPE. Is what we're going to call that. Not PP, all right? No Diddy. You said on Ethereum. Bro. Art. Let me ask you, Art, is this the right project right here? This is the Chinese PEPE? Red Rum, hold on with your, just hold on. I always got to give him boost talks on Milady. Always got to give him that hopium. Asim, what's going on, bro? Said, I got you on Milady's when we were up. Oh, I got out of Milady's when we were up. I hear you. Art, quickly, is this the project that you speak of right here? Because there's two of them. That's why I'm asking. Look for red PEPE. Oh, right here. All right. Chinese PEPE. It's on all right, I'm guessing it's this one because the liquidity looks the highest. All right, good. I was going to say that other one looked terrible, dude. I was going to be like, bro, I was about to give you a lecture. I was literally about to give you a lecture, dude. Phew, I'm glad I don't have to do that. I'm glad I don't have to do that, bro. All right, so this project, liquidity looks great. 1.6 million. It's at $70 million market cap. So I mean, it's a decent sized project on Ethereum. It's actually the #1 project right now on Ethereum trending. So with that being said, volume's going to be out the roof right here at $33.4 million. It just dropped 2 days ago. So I mean, the project looks good, right? I mean, as far as it looks good if you're already in the project. If I'm looking at the project right now to go jump in, I'm not saying it's a bad time, but you just ran up probably a few 100%, right? Because it's up 24 hours, 51%. I'm sure if it gave us the 48 hour, this thing's probably up a few 100% right now. And I say that, yeah, because for whatever reason, Dex Screener doesn't like to give me the actual percents. Almost said a bad word there. Yeah, so it's up 99% right now, currently. So it's up basically 100%. Would I buy in on the project right this second? Maybe not. If I was like, I have to get in on this project, I'd probably wait for some kind of a retracement back down towards the trend. The 236 at around the 14.8 would be a good spot. 14.80 would probably be a good spot to jump in if that was something I was looking forward to. Now, like I said, me personally, once the ship sails on a lot of these projects, I don't like to jump back into them, or not back into them. I don't like to jump in them once they're already up a few 100%. I know you can still jump in and start running them, but the project just came out. I would see if this project was like a month or two out and it was starting to get that momentum again, I'd say hell yeah. But it's already been out for 2 days. It's got those newbie gains that I always speak of. So a lot of times if I take wind or whatever the case is of a project that's already been out for over 24 hours and it's run like this, I'm a little cautious on jumping in. Like I said, I would usually kind of wait, not just go FOMOing in and wait to see if it'll come back down to certain levels for me to jump back in, or to jump in. I keep saying back, but to jump in initially. So 236 is what I'd be looking for. Around that 1480 mark is what I'd be looking to maybe jump in on. So Robert said strawberry margarita. Bro, I'm not a big margarita guy. Like I know that even doesn't even sound right, but I really don't like margaritas. All right, so Red Rum, let's bring it up, bro, because my boy's over here like spazzing out about Milady. Let's pull up Milady's right now. She's down, what, 9%? Look at that beautiful bounce off the trend line, bro. Red rum. You know, look at so let's just go back to, what is this, the 19th of May. So it's been about 2 weeks, a little bit over 2 weeks. If you look at where we were at 2 weeks to where we're at right now, red rum, we're up 61% in the last 2 weeks. Now, I know you told me that you bought in somewhere a little bit higher up, right? So you're probably back in the red. But what happened the last time we talked about this? You said that you couldn't even look at your portfolio anymore, that it was just making you depressed, right? And I said, bro, if you don't need the money, right? If you don't need to sell, hold strong, diamond hands, and just let it play out. And you remember what happened after that. We were down here, and remember, it shot up freaking 70-80% out of nowhere. Is that going to do that again? You better believe it is, but we don't know when, right? This thing could easily start dropping back down, but this is why we always say, and it's not just myself, but anybody that's like talking crypto, you always hear it. You should only be investing money that you're not going to be emotionally wrecked about. And I mean, like, you're not going to lose this money, but it might be tied up for a little while, given you're at the mercy of the market, right? You're at the mercy of the market. So, that's why I always say, I'm like, listen, when you're investing, you need to make sure that any money that, even if it's $100, you don't need this $100 to feed your family, pay your rent, your electricity, anything. This is just money that's collecting dust that you don't need. So you have no emotional attachment, other than obviously you don't want to lose the money, right? But if you have the opportunity to have time on your side, meaning you could just you can put it in there and let it sit, it will 99.9% of the time play out for you. It will. So be strong. You're going to be all right. Milady is perfectly fine. Let's pull up her market cap right now. But Milady is perfectly fine. I honestly would tell you 100% if I felt any kind of, hold on, not that. If I felt any kind of like, bearishness coming from like Milady or any project. You guys know I'm going to say that. Damn it, pull up the wrong thing. But I really don't, I'm not seeing that right now. And especially, just remember yesterday we were looking at the markets and everything, like as far as the articles, and it's just a very bullish time that people were saying as far as what Bitcoin looks, some of the levels that Bitcoin was holding, right? Bitcoin right now currently, well, let me check before before I say it. Yeah, holding above 70,000. What's going on with coin market cap? Let's see here. Just go into Bitcoin. I wonder what's going on. Just like not pulling up Milady anymore. Uh-oh. It's not pulling up Milady. All right, now I'm worried. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Sometimes it does that. Like it won't pull up like a certain project. GameStop's up like crazy. Did Roaring Kitty say something? Because GameStop, the token's up like crazy. Jer, you're late, bro. You're fired. You're fired, bro. I'm just checking up on the chat. I know we're early, so we don't have our normal crew here. But guys, listen, make sure you guys slap those likes. Slap those likes. And let's get this going. So a couple things I wanted to cover. Look at this. I don't even, how do you say this chick's name? Iggy Azalea. I think she's from like Australia, if I'm not mistaken. But Iggy Azalea's mother, meme coin, turned $3,000 into $9 million for a lucky crypto trader. The raunchy rapper's token has spawned fortunes and furor over the celebrity cryptocurrencies. Rapper Iggy Azalea's mother token hit another all-time high on Thursday, extending the gains for Solana's latest hot meme coin and inviting criticism of a highly risky, sometimes infamous subsector of celebrity cryptocurrencies. Let's pull that chart up. Is it really called Iggy? Is it like, let's see here. Is it like really called Iggy Azalea's mother? Let's see. Yeah, Mother Iggy. Look at this. This is it right here. Bro, look at this project. $178 million. Holy crap. They don't even have a website. And look, it's her ass. You see the picture? Oh my God. Some dude just was like, bro, I'm going to do this meme coin. And then look at this. The liquidity's at almost $5 million. Look at the volume for this project. Almost $60 million. If we could see Milady's volume, I would say it's probably got more volume than freaking Milady for today. That's absolutely crazy. That's craziness right there. So let's see. They said that I guess a trader threw in $3,000 and turned it into $9 million. Oh my God. So it says just over a week over launch, the Mother token has reached a market cap of $200 million. And this right here is what I'm trying to tell you guys. On Solana, it is not hard once something starts taking off for a project to jump up to $100, $200 million. I'm telling you guys this. Telling you, and I'm just going back to NFK. Let those paper hands jump out, right? I'm telling you, we have a big things ahead of us, right? Big things ahead of us. And you can see it right here. Even these little projects that have nothing behind them, but just like it's a funny meme coin, run up sometimes $200+ million. And look at this. Whoever this was threw in $3,000 and they cashed out $9 million freaking dollars. Right? So let's read the article. So just over a week after launch, the Mother token has reached a market cap of $200 million, minting millionaires among some iron-handed gamblers who saw 90% price gains in the last 24 hours alone. Azalea has transferred her powerful X account into a platform for promoting tokens to her 8 million followers. So she's promoting this project. That's crazy. So the eye-watering totals vaulted Mother into the upper echelons of Solana's fast growing meme coin sector. These days, anyone can, in minutes, create a token lampooning anything. Here, someone is Australia. I knew she was from Australia. The rapper is Iggy Azalea, and the something is, well, a photo of her backside. Mother is the second largest asset by market capitalization to emerge from the meme coin factory pump.fun. And you know what's funny is this website, I actually just pulled it up yesterday, pump.fun. You can see it's still on there. No. I'm ready to pump. So you can see, I guess, I don't really understand what the hell this is. I'm sure some of you guys know what it is, but it basically promotes a lot of up-and-coming meme coins that are just dropped on Solana. And you can see, I'd be careful if you get seizures from like moving objects, because this website's like a little bit out there as far as shit moving around, obviously. I guess they get your attention by doing that. But we'll come back to this website. But yeah, this website, I was looking at it the other day because I heard somebody talking about it. And it's like, I think it's solely for Solana. You can see there's really not much to it, but it gets a lot of traction as far as people looking for new projects and stuff like that. We might have to drop NFK on here. Definitely check it out. James, you in here? Reach out to the dev team. Where is this? I want to see where the hell this guy threw in $3K and made $9 million. You know what we can do? Let's look at this. We can look up the top traders. See, the top traders, I don't have someone making $9 million. Top traders, I have somebody that didn't buy in, or this wallet could have been transferred, cashed out $639,000. Yeah, I don't have anybody that made 9 million. Well, regardless. Oh, wait, let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So Mother is the second largest asset, blah, blah, blah. The top wallet had around 3,200 of the token on May 28th. On Thursday morning, its position was worth nearly $9 million. So wait, maybe they didn't cash out yet. Oh, it's this wallet right here. It's this wallet right here, guys. Let's go creeping. Let's go creep. Why are you still holding on to it? That's crazy. Would you guys still be holding on to this he has 8.1, almost $8.2 million. Sorry, I was checking something real quick. Probably forgot about it. Soldier, what's going on? Bruh, how do you forget about $8 million? I understand. That's why, like, sometimes when I buy in on some of these coins that, like, are tokens that I don't even know anything of, like, I just, sometimes you just go throw, like, $10, $20 in some of these projects. I, like, will put them on my watch list. I'll go and put them on my watch list, so at least when I'm, like, checking my charts for the day, it'll pop back up, because I understand, yeah, you, like, buy in on stuff and you'll forget about it. But, I mean, these people initially put in $3,000, and they're right now their position's at $8.2 million, bro. Like, I mean, if you forget about that, that's craziness. Yeah, James, if you can, check out this pump.fun and see what we can do as far as getting listed on here or getting some kind of advertisement. What do they charge? It's pump.fun. I want to see it. Ooh, she's kind of hot. I want to see. Whoa, she keeps disappearing. I want to see us in the front of this page right here, if possible. If possible, because that's what they sounded like. They got a lot of their publicity off of that. So, but yeah, that's craziness right there for that. For this right here. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. 4 hours ago, he transferred. This guy's relevant because look, you can see just 4 hours ago he was making transfers. Let's go. Let's see what else he bought in. Let's see what else he's bought in on. Unidog. These are stuff that he just bought in on. Unidog. Uh-huh. Look how small of a market cap that is. Uh-huh. Gotcha, buddy. We're going to get his plays. So he bought Unidog. Roll Safe. Look at this. Now, what blows my mind is this guy has $8 million in his account. Why the hell is he buying in on projects that have $16,000 market cap? Can y'all make this make sense for me? Like, what in the hell? Like, literally, he bought in on Roll Safe. He didn't buy much, but he bought in 4 hours ago. What's this Benjamin? Oh, I spelled you wrong. Keep spelling it wrong. What is this? Benjamin. It's not popping up. That's definitely not it. It's a scam site, bro? Okay. All right, then we'll stay away from it. I appreciate that head up. Thank you for the heads up, bro. Get that? It looks like, if you look at it, it looks like it's been like created in like 30 seconds, right? And it's just like got so many moving parts. It's like, it literally is kind of like tripping me out, to be honest. Philly said, let us know what's coming down the pipeline for NFK. For right now, bro, I mean, we just, we're recouping. You know what I'm saying? We're recouping, and we're, you know, we still have everything that's set up as far as marketing and all that good stuff. So, I mean, we have a lot of stuff that I'm not going to necessarily bring out right now. But we, you know what I'm saying? But we're just, main focus right now for that is so yesterday we were about to run ads, and then, you know, everything that happened, I put it on hold because I didn't want to sit there and run ads while we were having, you know, people, like, just the chart was coming down. You know, I'd rather we want to run ads when the chart is running up. You know, even though today we technically are up 87%. Right? I mean, we definitely have seen a beautiful run up today. You know, I kind of was just waiting to let the charts kind of do its thing, and we'll keep moving. So, but we're looking good. We're looking good for today. We ran up like crazy from yesterday. Have you guys seen this right here? Beer coin is the latest meme coin to take off. More than doubling its price in 24 hours. Let's see here. Let's look up beer coin and see what the hell. Like, I feel like there's been a bunch of, like, these weird projects that are popping up today. This can't be it. No. Bro, every beer coin that I pull up is a scam. What are they? Oh. That's why. No. Spelling it right. Do these people, like, promote a freaking pump and dump? This guy and his YouTube, bro. Every YouTube is, or his thumbnail is literally the same. And he was screaming, like 2 months ago, he was screaming, Binance, Milady, Binance. James, what are you talking about? For what? For the Binance thing? Yeah, that's still crazy. That's mind-boggling. I wonder why he hasn't sold yet for that Mothers, but you know, it is what it is, right? Bitcoin had a nice little retracement. I'm glad I jumped out of that short. I'm glad I jumped out of that short because my liquidation zone was at 170. I would have got liquidated. I would have got liquidated. Now let's see what's pumping today. This morning, I tried to jump in. I tried to buy. Finally, I've told you guys this, that I've been looking to get into to karate combat, right? Project's very small market cap, nothing too crazy. And I actually, so I'm like, all right, I download an HBAR wallet, right? Buy HBAR, transfer it over to the wallet. And bro, I don't know if any of you guys have used HBAR and their DeFi, but I'm gonna tell you guys straight up, it was not a smooth process. It was not a smooth process. It was honestly a pain in the ass. If you go from using like Kronos and Solana, and you go over to start using like HBAR, it's a freaking pain in the ass. It really is. So long story short, I'm sitting here. Oh, and then the swap wouldn't even go through. It wouldn't go through. It kept giving me like a freaking just like, you know, like when it's just hourglassing and it just will not, like the transaction won't go through. It wouldn't go through. And I'm like, bro, I sat there for like 20 minutes trying to deal with this. I was like, I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm not even gonna deal with it for right now. So, but I want to get in on this project because Karate Combat is on HBAR. The market cap is very low, and this project right here is basically the UFC of crypto. George, I Am George, is affiliated with it because he has his and I think it's called IFC's Influencer Fighting Club or whatever. But he's actually and works with these people. And like I said, they're having a bunch of fights. They just had one last weekend. That's why you saw this pump right here, right? But I mean, in the long run, I think once really the word gets out for this project, I really do see this project probably doing really well. And right now the market cap's at like $50 million. Head Up said, have you heard of Trump with Biden? Trump with Biden. Nope, I haven't heard of it. And I mean, we'll pull it up. We've been talking about the channel for the last like 8 months. I said, you know, all these political tokens are going to be obviously popping up. Oh, what is it? Oh, hold on. Trump with Biden, and then Blues over here stand with Trump. I mean, it's up like crazy, but you can see the only people that have made money, well, let me rephrase it. Anybody that's really made money was able to catch it initially when it ran up. But I mean, anybody else that's pretty much bought, unless you caught maybe one of these swings at perfect timing, you're not doing good on this project. The market cap 356,000, so it's relatively low. Liquidity looks decent for Ethereum. You know, it's only been out for an hour. I honestly would say I wouldn't buy on this project. Be careful with this project. You're not pumping any rug pulls around here, are you, buddy? Oh, you even said it launched. Okay, I got you, bro. Be careful with that. Jared, what you got us looking at here, bro? Heads Up said that he doesn't invest in political coins. I mean, bro, you can make money right now is the time to do it, you know, with a lot of these projects. But I don't know. It went from like there was a couple like Bowden, and then there like Trump, you know what I'm saying, or there was like MAGA or something like that, to now there's like literally probably thousands and thousands of these projects that have popped up. Obviously, this is what I was saying a few months ago. We're gonna see a big influx of these tokens popping up. Most of them being scams because of the political, nature that we're already in, right, in America, or in the States. So, Jared, this project, market cap not bad, 1.3. Liquidity is decent. You know, it's on Solana. Yep, it's been out for 2 days. So I mean, it's it is what it is. Not particularly doesn't look to me like something I would honestly jump in on. It just doesn't seem. I mean, the volume's up there, 1.3 million. But like I said, anybody that's in this project that's made money is initially bought in down here. Same thing what I said on the last project. If you bought pretty much anything below the 618, you were able to make some money unless you caught these swings. But other than that, you can see the trends making higher lows for now. So not something that I particularly would jump in on. Looking at the volume, Solana today, volume coming out 2.34 billion, Ethereum 1.3, Binance 1.37. Binance just came off of a high, I think yesterday. Base taking the number 4 spot at almost 600 million as far as volume, and Arbitrum at around 329 million. Arbitrum has been quiet. It's been very quiet recently. And you guys can see, particularly looking at the chart, looking at our particular watch list, everything's in the red. Everything's in the red today. Obviously, you have Myro that's up 0.3%. Jasmy is up 3%. Broke the 4 cent mark. You know, and I mean broke it towards the downside for now. But I already told you guys, as long as this thing stays above the 3.8 and can find some support at the 3.8, I don't have any issues with Jasmy. I honestly think Jasmy is going to continue to rip as long as the markets are staying healthy. I wanted to pull up Binance real quick because I know Binance was ripping yesterday. Let's see here. And this is actually, yeah, this was an all-time high right here that it just ran up to $721. Now, the last time Binance did this, you guys can see obviously on the chart, was back in 2021 in the bull run. We had Binance early around May, and then we had, this was in the thick of the bull run in November of 2021. We haven't seen Binance get up to these levels since then, and we're seeing Binance literally breaking all-time highs. I'm telling you guys, the writing's on the wall. As long as nothing crazy happens in the market or nothing happens economically, like out in the world, you know, like no new world wars spark up or just nothing crazy out of left field comes, I'm telling you guys, we have so much stuff that's lined up with the crypto space that is so bullish that I really think that we have, like, if you were to say, Crip, what's the percent that you think that Bitcoin is going to be making all-time highs in the next 4 weeks? I would say, honestly, right now, to this day, we have an 85% chance that Bitcoin is going to be breaking all-time highs, right? And with that being said, you know everything else is going to follow. Maybe not necessarily breaking all-time highs right when Bitcoin is, but you already know that that upswing in the market is going to come right behind Bitcoin. So honestly, just looking at things like this, you know, all the articles that we went through yesterday and read, you know, with the shorts right now that are possibly, we have almost $1.5 billion of shorts that are possibly going to get liquidated somewhere around 72,000, which means Bitcoin only has to run up to 72. I think it was somewhere in between 71.5. No, not 71.5. 72. I forgot the article, what it was yesterday, but it was roughly around $72,000 Bitcoin needs to get to it. Maybe it was 72 to 72.5, somewhere around there, where $1.5 billion of shorts will be liquidated, meaning that Bitcoin would literally start running after that, because they were saying if that was to happen, that could be an easily catalyst to move us up to all-time highs, breaking that $74,000 mark. And we covered this yesterday. So, Frank, I've been doing pretty good, bro. I'm not even worried about burritos anymore, man. I moved on, but they still have my heart. Diddy said, make sure, or Diddy. Philly said, make sure you guys slap those likes. Slap them. Troy said, NFK to the moon. We are doing great. What are we at right now? We're up still 87% for today. We're looking good. Blue said, I was just asking a Trump coin. Nothing. LOL. Nothing I would deal with. I'm with Sol, PEPE, and NFK all the way. And that's a solid bag right there. I mean, honestly, it's a solid bag. It kind of hits you. I mean, NFK being your small market cap, that could be your hidden gem right there to see that 1000x. PEPE, obviously, I know you got in on PEPE when it was low, so that's just a easy gainer right there. And then Solana, we know Solana is going to freaking rip. Oh, you know, another thing too, that was a big thing. Oops, not internet. Yes. So, this was a big thing that I wanted to bring up too. Someone reminded me in the Discord. So the European Central Bank on Thursday confirmed a widely anticipated reduction in interest rates at its meeting, despite lingering inflationary pressures in the 20-nation Eurozone. It takes the central bank's key rate to 3.7%, down from a record of 4% where it has been since September 2023. Based on an updated assessment of the inflation outlooks, the dynamics of the underlying inflation, and the strength of the monetary policy transmission, it is now appropriate to moderate the degree of monetary policy restrictions after 9 months of holding rates steady. So what this pretty much means, guys, is Europe is actually going to be the first of the Western countries to start reducing interest rates, right? What do you think America is going to be doing? I'm sure that probably Jerome Powell's like, I told that beep to wait until we do him first and then she can follow, right? He's like, damn it. So, because what we're anticipating is that there any given the next meeting, most likely what we have right now, and we'll pull up the percentages, but for the most part, where is it? It's not on my it's usually on my front page there, bruh. Hold on. There it is. So we do have a Fed meeting coming up in 5 days, which would be crazy. Right now, the market obviously is calling for still a pause for the U.S. as far as the states easing on interest rates. But something like this coming out is good, right? Because you're starting to see a lot of these major economies, these major countries, starting to ease their rates because the rates have been high for a long time, right? So they're starting to ease the rates, which means you're most likely going to see the states do the same thing. Now, usually, when in the past, when stuff like this happens, usually the states are the first to lead, right? But if you have been living under a rock, the states aren't leading in anything anymore for right now. We've in the last 3 years, going on 4 years, we've been kind of we haven't been the same states that everybody remembers. But we're not going to get into that. But the point of the story is that this is a very bullish thing right here as far as Europe and central banks cutting interest. Now, it's like any given time, America is going to probably be doing the same thing and following suit. So I just wanted to bring that up because that's a big thing. So for right now, we have a Fed meeting coming up in 5 days. So we have the unemployment coming out tomorrow, right? And then after that, we have on the 5th. I'm sorry, not on the 5th. We have on the, what is this? This is the 12th. Well, when's the meeting? The meeting's 5 days from now. Oh, okay. So the meeting, is on the 12th. Okay. All right. So I guess it's coming out on the same day. That never does that. So we're going to see inflation numbers. Doesn't it feel like the inflation numbers literally just came out? Is that anybody else feeling like that? Does it not feel like the inflation numbers literally just came out? I feel like it was just like a few weeks ago that we were covering the inflation numbers. But I guess every 6 weeks is flown by, but we're going to be seeing inflation numbers obviously coming out, and we are looking at the core forecast. Previous was at 3.6. We're looking for a 3.5. Obviously, we want to see inflation coming down year over year. Basically, 3.4 is what their forecast. That's what our previous was. So we'll see how that plays out. But we also have a Fed meeting coming out, I believe, on the same day. This is going to be when they're going to basically decide if they're going to be reducing rates or pausing rates. And they're going to probably be pausing rates again for like the 10th time. But after that, we have July, and then September is when they're actually anticipating. You can see how it shifts over. In September, we have now 56, almost 57% of the market basically pricing in right now that we're going to see some kind of a 1/4 to 0.5% reduction in interest rates. That's in September. So we have technically about 2.5 months until that's going to occur. Our next meeting, like I said, is in 5 days, and then from there we have July. These numbers might shift, right? Now, when we get the inflation numbers that are going to come out in this week coming up, if we see another time where we beat the expectations as far as the forecasted numbers, let's say the core comes out and forecast is at 3.5, we hit that 3.5 or we're lower, expect something like this for July. Right now, it's calling for almost 80% to do a pause. Expect these numbers to probably shift over to where we'll probably see somewhere around 50% versus 50% are going to be calling for either a pause or some kind of a reduction in interest rates. I honestly, in my opinion, I think the earliest that we're going to see, and I've been saying this for a while, kind of would go with September is when I'm part of that 57% are saying that we're probably going to see an ease in rates sometime in September, given that it would play perfectly with the game plan that they have, because the elections are going to be literally 2 months, 6 weeks right after that, right? So I would imagine that they're going to be reducing interest rates and having the markets explode right before the election. Good thing to be running on, right? Donald said, so much for everyone taking, I guess everyone taking profits, so much for diamond hands. What are you talking about, bro? We're up almost 90% in the last like 24 hours. Don't worry, bro. Let them sell and keep eating the dips so they can cuz you know what these guys are doing? Some of these people, they bought in, or whatever the case is, they're selling and they're hoping that you do the same thing so they can go right back and buy back in, you know? So you got to, my phone is ringing. So you know what I'm saying? I mean, if you're able to, I would just keep eating the dips and not worried about anything. It's long term. It's long term. Juan, what's going on? Said he bought some Kendu anew. All right. Hope that works out for you, bro. Mario said, did you see the article about possibly 67 banks are about to go bankrupt? I did. I saw another YouTuber. You guys know Meet Kevin. I will peep in on his. He's like one of the only other YouTubers that I'll kind of peep in on, because he's not on the crypto side. He's like kind of on the stock market, economy kind of, thing. So I'll jump in on some of his streams and I'll listen to some of the stuff he says. And he was talking about that, I think, on yesterday on one of his videos or streams, about, there was a possibility of some banks possibly not doing the best and possibly going down. But, 67 banks, if to possibly come down, wouldn't be good for the markets. But we already know that the feds would probably come through and save the day on that. So Frank said, hey, Crip, in DeFi, what does it mean when the green candle around a liquidity locks goes to a full circle or half a circle? So, Frank, what that means is the project has locked liquidity. So you can see, like, for our project, we have 96.28% locked liquidity. Our locked liquidity pool is locked up. Now, I always tell you guys this, and somebody in the Discord yesterday was like, when we saw a dip in the project, they're like, I thought everything was locked up. Well, think about it, bro. Are you not? If everything was locked up, that means no one can sell? You can't do that, right? So, I mean, we have, what it is that we have locked liquidity. We have locked value, but at the same time, people can buy and sell freely, right? Obviously, you guys can see that. So, I mean, all it does is it just basically kind of gives a security on when people are buying in on projects that they have a locked liquidity, basically liquidity backing up the project. Now, I've always said this, for other projects particularly, just because there's a locked liquidity doesn't necessarily mean that the project's going to 100% go to the moon and no one and you're not going to see dips, right? I've seen I tell you guys this story all the time. Like, it was a while back, but I saw something on Solana where there was $1 million. The project just came out and it was $1 million in locked liquidity. 100% locked liquidity, $1 million. I'm looking at it and I was like, it just dropped. It was going crazy. You guys know when a project just drops on Solana, get those newbie gains, it's going freaking haywire. I'm like, all right, pulling out my phone and I'm getting everything set up. I'm about to make a swap and jump in on the project. I kid you not. I look back at my screen because I trade with my computer and my phone, right? I look back at my screen. I'm not lying to you. I see the exact second that liquidity went from $1 million to $1 within an instant. And that's called a rug pull. And right when I saw that, I was like, wow, just because it has a lock doesn't necessarily, you don't know what these people or what the hell is going on. Now, obviously, our project, we've been out for going on 3 months now, right? We're a secure project. But with a project that just comes out, that's just been out, we all know this, we've all dealt with it. Those projects that just dropped, they've been out for a few minutes, few hours, whatever. I'm so cautious on them, even if they have a locked liquidity, because at the end of the day, you never know what these people are their intentions are. So, I hope that answers your question. It's just a security. It kind of gives people, you know, a little bit more secure, you know, with their investments as far as them buying in. It makes them feel a little bit better knowing that, you know, if there's locked liquidity, that the project at least is somewhat legit. But like I said, you can't just let that be the all in all, you know, everything's perfectly fine. You still have to, if there's any other red flags, like the project just came out 20 minutes ago or something like that, you still have to be, cautious, right? So Fountain said, bro, teach us how to trade. Yes, Lord. Do you know, where's my crypto girl that comes in here and says, yes, Lord? Bro, listen, I don't necessarily do the courses on our normal streams, but if you are able to hit that join button and become a member, we do have member only streams every weekend, and we go over all that stuff as far as leverage trading, finding support levels, resistance, doing fib retracements, all that good stuff, trying to find new plays on DeFi, all that good stuff we always go over. So make sure you, if you're able to, hit that join button, turn your name green, and come join the fam. Vajerio said diamond hands will prevail. And that's right, bro. We'll be good. Think about it. We're literally, bro, just think, we ran up earlier after, I mean, we're seeing a little bit of a cool off, but we were up, what, like 100+%. If you really look at in this move right here, the numbers reset. We were up 200%. We're still up like 180% from yesterday. You know, things aren't going to necessarily move to the upside. And like I was telling you guys yesterday, I don't want to see us just shoot up to the moon again, because what do you think is going to happen? You're going to have people that are sitting on massive profits, and they're going to take their profits, which I understand, right? So I want to see what we have going on. I want to see us move up and have cool-offs. Move up, have cool-offs. But it's going to be perfectly fine. Long term, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll be good. Troy said the same thing. Yeah, you want the dip so you can, let's see here. You want the dip so you can get in on sale, NFK to the moon. Oh yeah, and you want the dips because it's healthy. It really is. Gina said, when we get into DeFi season, do you think Crow will be running? Probably just because, I mean, I think when we get into DeFi season, altcoin season's already going to be in effect, and you're going to see probably majority of your projects already up like crazy, you know. So, and Kronos actually, the other day Kronos was doing really well. Let's pull that up real quick. Yeah, see, they had a nice little spike. You can see they have retraced, and this kind of, so you remember, look at this. So you guys remember, let's see here, and look at this. This is our watch list. Look at the only thing that's up for the 24 hours. Well, one of the only things, NFK up 87%. Everything else, which 90% of these projects are all on Kronos, they're all down right now. They're all down right now, all of them. But just to go into like, Call was doing decent, but look, it's down 10%, right? Down 10%. Looking at majority of the projects, Loaf is the only one that's been doing actually decent for today. But look at Kronos today, a sea of red. Why is that? Well, if you look at Kronos, actual Kronos, the native token, it's down today, right? It's having a hard day. It actually broke below its 200-day moving average right now, which you guys know. Sad to say about Kronos, but I'm bearish right now because it's down below the 200-day moving average. So you know, it can easily bounce above, but anything below this 200-day moving average, you're always going to hear me say that I'm bearish on the project. So what I'm getting to is down the road, yes, when we get into altcoin season, DeFi season, Kronos will do fairly well. Maybe they finally will get up to that dollar mark that we almost hit on the last altcoin season, but we necessarily didn't hit it. We hit like 97 cents. But what I'm trying to point out, because you're reminding me, Gina, I appreciate that, is that Kronos goes down, the whole Kronos ecosystem, for the most part, look at this, just red, all red for 24 hours, all of them. Literally, Loaf is the only one that is in green right now, and you better believe, I don't know if there's anticipation that this project might get dropped on Kronos, possibly, and that's the reason why it's running, right? Because I mean, there's something that's holding this up, keeping it, keeping that momentum up. But who knows? Where's Crab at right now? I know Crab was trying to run. Let's see, it's down 10%. Oh, there we go. Was that it? Let's go back to Call. Call was trying to run yesterday. So yeah, I mean, you can see Kronos for sure. Majority of the projects on Kronos are down. So I mean, it is what it is. Pajerio said, "Will there be a crypto FUD effect?" I don't know if my powers are that strong for today, bro. Just because we got the unemployment rates coming out tomorrow, I don't think I can work my mojo, no diddy, as far as what's going on. We were, but I mean, to come to my own defense, we were coming down and then we started streaming, and we technically have gone back up. We had a little bit of a bounce. Now, right when I end this stream, watch, this thing's going to go and come back down and retest that 69,000. Virgilio said, yes, it was working, bro. RJ said, can you check Corgi with knife? Yeah, let's bring it up. I saw that it was down. I was going to just bypass it and be like, well, you know what? Let's just not even look at it for today. Corgi with knife, look, down 34%. And this is why I was saying, I'm still, like I said, we have a couple guys in the Discord that spoke with the dev, and there's been a community takeover for this project. You see how it says community takeover? So I mean, the project is legit, but unfortunately, the numbers are real low right now, right? So it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much for this project to come down, right? It doesn't take much. Only a few couple $100 sales, and you'll see this thing start. It'll obviously it's down 34% for the day. So all I can say is if this is something. I'm going to leave the trend where it is. So it broke the trend. If this is something maybe long-term that you possibly think that you can, that might do well, I mean, right now, not a terrible time to accumulate, honestly. Very cheap. Where's that energy drink at? RJ, I know you're talking to Soldier. I know Soldier put you up on that. I already know it, Soldier. No worries, bro. You know I got you, man. You know I got you. Oh, Gina. So tomorrow I said I would like for the unemployment numbers. They're dropping tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Normally we would have the stream, but I am gonna be driving in the morning. I'm leaving at like 5 a.m. So if I'm able to get to my destination by 8:30, I 100% will have a stream. But I'm gonna be honest. I think that I'm not. I'll still be in the Discord, and everything like that. I just don't think I'm going to have everything set up by 8:30, right? Because I told you guys, I'm going on a cruise. I'm going to be out on a cruise for the next, 4 days. I'm going to be live streaming, right? I'm going to be showing you guys. You guys are going to be coming with me to the Caribbean, right? You guys are going to be coming with me to the Caribbean, so be ready. Be ready. But what I'm getting to is I don't think I'm going to be set up necessarily with my laptop and everything for me to stream the numbers coming out. So we might have to do a cruise nighttime evening stream. But I have to be careful because I got the drink package on the cruise. So I have to be very careful because I don't know. This is if you guys go on cruises or anything like that. But all you can drink, I might be in rare form. So we'll see how that works out. But I'll still be here with you guys 100%. EOS, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I said, bro, please check Mobo. How do you pronounce that? Mobo? No Mobo. No Mobo. You got it, bro. I should have said no, bro. No mo, bro. Oh. No mo Biden. Oh my god, these people. Like I said, thousands of freaking political Fajerio said you better get more people in the ship crypt. There's thousands of. That's why if I would have thought about this a little bit sooner, we would have had our merch. We would have had our no FUD merch already, right? So I'd have been on the boat with the tank tops, the hats, you know, all that good stuff, promoting the hell out of everything. So real quick, bro. Let's see here. Who asked? Oh yeah, EOS. Bro, couple things. This thing is up 500%, which is nice. I don't know when you bought in on this, but it is up 500%. That's like the only positive thing that I'm going to say. Liquidity, I mean, not liquidity, but the volume for such small liquidity and market cap is relatively high. But I don't like these numbers, dude. It's been out for a day. I don't know, bro. I don't like these numbers. I know it's Kronos, you know, so I'm not expecting Solana numbers, right? But at the same time, I don't know. I really don't like how small the liquidity and market cap is, bro. I would be very cautious, and I wouldn't be putting in too much. So as far as the chart, you can see, obviously, we had a nice run up. We have come back and retraced the 618 and bounced off that 618 multiple times, right? Saw this beautiful W pattern, which led us up, right? Ran up to about the 14 level, and now we are starting to retrace. So is this 0.5 going to hold? Hopefully. If the 0.5 does not hold, you're probably going to be coming back down to retest the 618. That'll be the third time you test the 618. Could be somewhat of a break towards the bottom on this project. And, you know, unfortunately, with the liquidity being so low, market cap being so low, that if this does break the 0.5 and we come back down, it won't take much, you know, for this thing to really come down fast. So that's why I say just be very cautious, be careful, all right, man? And thank you so much for the $2 super chats. I appreciate that. Mario, don't be googly eyes me, bro. Don't be dropping those googly eyes on me, bruh. Mario said, what do you think about... EO said, bro, I sold my house. I'm going all in. Well, hold on. Don't buy in. Let me put a buy in real quick before you put that house money in there. I'm just kidding. You imagine that? Did you guys, I know you don't remember, but Dog with Hat when it dropped like 5 months ago, how about Dog with Hat was trading at like 20 cents, 10, 20 cents. The market cap was at like maybe $1 million or something. Somebody came in. This is a true story. And I can even pull up Dog with Hat and tell you. But Dog with Hat, someone came in and freaking dropped $10 million, I believe. It was either $3 or $10 million on one buy, right? The freaking project ran up like 5,000%. And everybody started selling. The guys, that $10 million went from $10 million, it dropped down to $3 million in less than 60 seconds of that buy, right? Absolutely insane. But what's crazy is if the guy would have I don't know if he sold or not. We can go and check. But if he held onto it, he actually, believe it or not, he probably made massive amount of money on the damn project. This isn't it. I was like, Dog with Hats down 30%? What the hell? I forget that there's like 70,000 fake Dog with Hats. Just going to look to see if we could pull a chart up real quick. Look at all these fake Dog with Hats. Is this it right here? $3? I think it is. Yeah, this is it right here. I want to go back and just look at the chart real quick and see if it's still there. Gina, yeah, I mean, I definitely can do that. Drop the numbers. What the hell? Oh man, because Orca doesn't have the full chart. This is it right here. I wonder if it's still here. It's probably not. It was like some freaking crazy, something crazy, dude, where, I mean, literally, yeah, it's not here. I don't know what the hell. But it was insane. Like, the guy literally, the chart was like this, and it literally just a straight line up. And it was like something where you had to keep scrolling. I mean, it just kept going. It went straight up, and you see it go straight down. Everybody and their mother sold off. That was in the project. And then probably bought right back in. Craziness. Art said, isn't Diddy in the Caribbean? Art, it's funny because I think he was, like, after all that shit happened, I'm pretty sure dude was down in the Caribbean for a little while. Oh, man, that's hilarious. Rosala said AMC on Solana. Is it pumping? Right now, AMC, you're going to have AMC. You have, what's the other project that's pumping? Freaking GameStop is going crazy again, right? Because these guys are still freaking tweeting and dropping stuff on Reddit, pumping their bags. And you know what I was telling everybody, you know, the last few days, I was like, if you're going to get on this Reddit game, right? If you're going to be, you know, jumping on this GameStop and all this stuff, I was like, I honestly would jump on the token because the token, the GameStop token has sees better gains and better movement versus the stock. The stock will run up 20%. Everybody that doesn't know anything about crypto will be like, oh my God, the stock's up 20%. When you go to look at the crypto, it's up like 175%. These people are like, I have people in my around my circle that trade only stocks, and they're like, crypto, and I'm like, they're like at the dinner table, like, yeah, bro, 10% up, and I'm like, 10%? I'm like, you really? This is what you're bringing to my dinner table right now? You're up 10%? Get the hell out of here, bro. Get out of here. 10%. That's a bad day on crypto. But no. Get out of here. Bring that 10% shit in here. No, I don't really do that. But I'm literally looking at him like, bro, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? All right, guys. Well, let's just go over a quick recap. Tomorrow, we have the unemployment rate coming out. You know, if this still would have been down, Bitcoin, I would have been probably like, you know what? I would be a little bit like, we're going to probably see some massive volatility. But this thing dropped down and bounced basically at this, what is this right here? This is going to be our 50-day. This is on the 2-hour. We came down and we basically bounced. This was when the market was actually closing, the stock market. A lot of people were getting out of their trades before tomorrow's numbers come out. But given how how we saw a bounce, I'm not really too worried. We're still sitting above 70,000, right at 70,700. I am expecting possibly us to come back down and maybe retest 69, somewhere, not 69 all the way, but like 69.9, maybe somewhere around there for tomorrow morning, possibly. You know, given the uncertainty of what the numbers are going to come out for tomorrow. And if you're just joining, we have the unemployment rates dropping tomorrow, forecast at 3.9%. If we do meet that forecast or we're higher, meaning we come out and unemployment actually went up to 4% or higher, the markets are going to rally. They're going to rally really well because that's going to be a big indicator for Jerome Powell to reduce interest rates coming up, not at this meeting coming up in 5 days, but in the following one, probably sometime in July or at September. That's where I'm thinking is September. It's almost written in stone. So we'll see how that plays out, but expect possible volatility going into tonight and tomorrow morning. Those numbers are going to come out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. And like I said, if I am able to, we will have a morning stream. If not, I will drop the numbers in the Discord, so we can, so you guys can at least be aware of what's going on. So. And Philly said, guys, anybody that's invested in NFK, do not forget to vote on Coin Moon Hunt. We have that on the Discord, the link. Make sure you guys go ahead and vote. We have brought in a lot of new people coming in. Our wallets have jumped up. We're at almost 300 wallets. So just make sure you guys hit that vote, and because it's getting a lot of eyes on the project. So, and if you guys, obviously, if you don't know, we have our own native token, NFK. We are up about 90% today. So make sure you guys check it out on Solana. $NFK. Go grab it. We are under $1 million. Buy zone in effect. Buy. Like Backstreet Boys, buy. Or is that NSYNC? I never remember which ones they are. But just keep accumulating, guys. Diamond hands. I'm telling you guys, it's going to play out in the long run. You're going to go through this with projects where you're down some. The last 2 weeks we've been freaking up over 1,000%. So we knew some people were gonna fold, right? Well, we're going to run it right back up, and this time we're going to keep going. So other than that, guys, I thank you so much for everything. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Maybe the next time you guys see me, which is probably going to be tomorrow, I'm going to be on a boat with the drink in my hand. All right? Got to live life, right? We got to celebrate here and there. So it can't be just work, even though I will be still trading and streaming while I'm on the boat. So I still technically will be working, but enjoying the fam, right? All right, guys. Again, thank you so much. I really do appreciate everything, guys. Make sure you guys slap that like. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We do have a members-only stream this weekend. We have the airdrop coming this weekend as well. So make sure you still have time to become a member. Hit that join button and come join us. Other than that, guys, thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And I'll see each and every one of you guys tomorrow, all right? All right. See